What's going on, guys? Got another Madden 13 All-Pro Football comparison video. Going to play this for you at speed while I ask you to please take a second, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you feel so inclined. Today we're going to talk about halfback blocking, double team blocking, but we've got a real-life spin on it because this is a dilemma that the Philadelphia Eagles are going through right now. Obviously, LaShawn McCoy, #1 halfback there. The debate is who is going to be the #2 halfback. Dion Lewis is in the game right now. Obviously, he's a second-year player, knows the playbook very well, knows the schemes very well, but lacks the size to do the most critical thing the Philadelphia Eagles need right now, which is keep Mike Vick upright and protected. On the other hand, you've got Bryce Brown, rookie, a lot more physical, bigger back, but doesn't know the playbook as well, and doesn't exactly know all the schemes the Eagles run either. So if you were a real-life Madden sim head, or if you were a realistic player, this is something that you would be labbing right now. You would be in a practice mode, you would have a defense bring in a blitz, and you would determine which halfback you want in protecting your quarterback. But I guarantee you there's nobody doing this in Madden right now. And this is going to kind of be the reason why. First of all, the problem I have with Madden is even when it's not scripted for the halfback to go out, they kind of go and overcommit to where they should. And you can see I've got Clay Matthews on a blitz. Up here, King Dunlop isn't really doing the best job at containing his man. And you can see it really puts him in a position where he's going to have a rip move or a swim move done to get past. I do like the fact that Lewis comes up and goes to interact where the containment is being lost. But this is a situation where physics-based gameplay has not impacted this game yet in terms of the line, which means the core of the game in terms of football is not impacted by the #1 selling point of this product, which I have a problem with. I don't understand that myself, but that's a topic for another video. What happens here is when Lewis goes up to interact, he basically just runs flat into Matthews, gets himself wedged between himself and Dunlop, and basically forces Matthews over to the right, where he actually is now helping Dunlop, but then there's no animations that can play out here. And from the top, just going through this slowly, you know, again, I like the idea, but without double team blocking in this game, without physics-based blocking, this is going to continue to be a mess and hinder realistic gameplay. Because it doesn't matter who my halfback is right now. Because this isn't double team blocking. Any person can go up here and basically be a body to get in between a linebacker and a tackle. I want disparity in my players so that when I pick a guy or when I sit a guy, it matters. And at the end of the day, the quarterback was protected and the ball got thrown, but the way that it went about being done was completely wrong. And just going through this one more time at speed before I bring up All-Pro Football, just want you to take a look at how sloppy this looks. Alright, here I am back with All-Pro Football. Play this for you at speed, and then we're going to go back and look at some of the differences in this game. And, you know, basically, I'm going to show at the end why I think this can be fixed, but I just want you to take a look here at a very similar situation with Roger Craig. You can see up in front, number 79, Martin and Kelly get in almost an identical position to what we saw Dunlop and Matthews, where the tackle has lost outside containment of the rusher, and now it's up to my halfback to help get that containment back. Here you can see with the double team blocking animations, Craig comes up and pushes number 79 back, which allows Kelly to get position, and now you can see some physics come into play because they're both making contact with this defender and they're both pushing him. You can see there, you know, Roger's pushing him from the side, and this player is no longer getting progress toward my quarterback. Now it's going to look a little weird here. The play's over and they kind of all let up, and that happens, but to me this is what I want to see in terms of double team blocking. And I do want to just go over and point out, you know, there are some flaws in this game. I don't understand where this linebacker is blitzing my quarterback from, but I also don't care because they're not going to make All-Pro Football 2K14 next year. So my interest in this game is not the negatives. My interest in this game is the positives and getting them implemented into Madden 14 if it can get better gameplay. And I do just want to take a second to go back and show you where I think the flaw in Madden lies. When we look at this play from above, when Jim Harbaugh gets the ball and steps back, I want you to notice right now, I'm going to bring up Madden. how far away Lewis is from my quarterback and went to go block. If anybody else were to breach containment into the pocket, he's not going to be there to aid. When we come back to All-Pro football, you know, just take a notice here. You know, Roger Craig has stayed basically in line with where I got the snap and then makes a decision of who he's going to go block. That way, he has the ability to pick up a linebacker. He has the ability to help somebody else out. It's that overcommitting I talked about with Madden that I think leads to a lot of problems, and certainly if that halfback could stay in position a little bit longer, we might see more realistic pocket formations out of that game and better protected quarterbacks. I'll be back with more videos this week. Have a great game day tomorrow, guys, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.